What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so that you can get every notification. Also, jump over to my social media, my day-to-day activity. Now, guys, today is a video of pop the balloon or find love. Now, this guy right here that's about to walk on screen and do his little thing with these women. I think, honestly, personally, I think this is the type of man that you should try to be and try to strive for. So it's a lot of lessons in this one. And yeah, this is what men think. You get what I'm saying? So we definitely about to show y'all what we think, because a lot of women out here don't understand what we think and really don't understand men. But it's funny because they swear they do. They swear they know us, but they know nothing about us. So we're about to get into this video right here, man. Yeah, like I said, man, press that follow button. Let's get into this video. Let's get it.
Single guy.
Let's go.
Welcome in.
He's back.
Ooh. All right. If we can have your name.
That was so fast.
They going crazy. So let me explain this real quick.
That.
Let me explain this real quick. So the point of the game is to, if you want to date the guy, you keep your balloon. If you don't want to date him, you pop your balloons. So apparently all these women already know who he is. That's why he's saying he's back, and they pop. They already know what he is. But see, here's the craziest thing about women. What they genuinely like is something that's not politically correct. So when it comes to women, they don't want to say what they genuinely like. Even if you ask them, they got it so embedded in their brain that they like something opposite of what they actually like. See, typically women don't even know themselves, so it's kind of crazy how their mind works. So like I said, you know what's going on so far. Yeah, let's keep going.
What's your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Dr. Elam.
And
Y'all know who I am?
So right then and there, that lets you know, dude got some paper, got some Skrilla. You heard me?
How old are you?
That's not fair.
Dr. Elam, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay, all right. Now we do see you pointed out Dr.
Never good thing, dude in his prime. All right, so far he on point. And he tall. Look at him. You get what I'm saying? So he tall, look like about 6'4" or something like that. So he tall, got that Skrilla. You get what I'm saying? Got a little bit of status. Let's see.
Dr. Elam, what kind of doctor are you? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a dentist. So actually, please forgive me for my attire. I had an emergency earlier and I had to rush here, so I didn't have time to change. She's not even looking at my face. Okay, so I am a traveling dentist. I travel up and down the West Coast, pulling teeth and placing implants for those who need it.
Okay, all right. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman is...
now pay attention. Because like I said, I know of him already. So he about to spit some games, so pay attention.
Pretty universal, and I'm not sure if it's been explained this way, but I'm going to try. There's 3 things that every man wants. And if you do these 3 things, you can procure any man that you want. And this isn't my information that I just came up with. This is actually research-based, and the first thing is being useful. How can you be useful to the person in your life? Why is that important? Because when you are a useful asset to the man that you want to be, then there is no way that he's ever going to want to get rid of you. The second thing is...
Look at the girl in the green. Look at the girl in the green. Look at her face. She like, huh? I gotta be useful? Look at her face, bro. Yo, like already, Shorty don't even want to be useful? Like, come on, man. Jesus.
You have to blow his mind in the bedroom. What does that mean? That means you take the wildest, nastiest thing that you've ever done, figure out the wildest, nastiest thing that he's ever done, and exceed that. Otherwise, he can just get it from somewhere else. Now, the third thing...
Look, can I just say this real quick? You can tell women they hate authority nowadays. And I don't know what the issue is. Like, well, I actually do know what the issue is, growing up without a daddy and not having that authority figure. But anyway, like, it's crazy that women hate that authority figure, because when a man come out here assertive and knows what he's talking about and hold his chin high, man, look at the looks that they giving them. They giving them looks like, oh, he think he too good, or it's just like, do you not understand what a man is? Like, do you not get it? Like, You really don't get it. Like, men built this society. He has a right to stand tall. He's a doctor. He has a right to talk the way he's talking. And women, a lot of women hate it. Don't get me wrong, because it's a lot of women that hate it, but there's also a lot of women out here that kind of understand. Go ahead, brother, toot your horn. They get it. They understand it. Some women do get it, but you can see these ones on this panel. They like, nope.
And this thing is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you do the first two things. If you don't do this last thing,
What are you about to say?
then you won't be able to keep your man, and that is respect. Always respect your man.
That is a powerful thing
Now,
right
if
there.
you have any confusion as to what respect is, say to yourself, would I say this to the person who is writing my checks? Would I say this to my boss? And if you wouldn't, don't say it to your man. So, I'm looking for those three things.
Okay. So, Dr. Elam, we did have you on episode 2 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And also in the Get to Know with you, we found out that, it didn't really work out too much with your match. What happened there?
Well, we decided that we wanted different things in life. We had a great conversation. We went to dinner. I thought that she was first class. But ultimately, we decided to just be friends and just support each other along our journeys.
Okay, sounds good. So we did get a couple of pop balloons here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Please.
Everybody besides one.
All right, let's start here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Brenda. I'm 36.
Okay.
The reason why I popped, very good looking man. Well put together. You're in the dentistry world. That's amazing. I'm sure your love language is acts of service, since you are in the dentistry world. But the way you answered that question...
Actually, my love language is physical touch.
Oh.
So you're wrong right there. Oh. Yep. Here we go again. Women thinking they know men. You know his job, but you was wrong about that point. Let's keep going.
And words of affirmation.
I see that you like to interrupt.
I apologize. I apologize.
It's best that I did pop that balloon. Thank you.
Now, is Brenda someone that's your type?
I actually don't know enough about her to make a valid decision on that, but I love the dress. You have a gorgeous smile. I love what you've done with your makeup and your hair. You're, awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over here. If we can have your name.
So I think it's best that I pop my balloon because I see you like to interrupt. See, this is what I be talking about. Women, for lack of a better term, I don't really want to say it this way, but a lot of women just don't know their place. Like, I know that's horrible. I know that sounds so bad to a lot of people because a lot of people don't understand, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Name and age.
I'm Jador. I'm 31.
All right. And Jador, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Dr. Elam, it's such a tragedy because you are so handsome. I feel like you are extremely arrogant. And I feel like you're probably going to have a hard time because you seem like the type, like a know-it-all type of guy. And sometimes you have to be careful with that because even when you know it all, you don't know everything. So being...
What did he say that was a know-it-all? He said something about general men, most men. The question was, what do you like in a woman, right? He gave the answer. Oh, Ziz, hold up, Ziz. Cover it up, Ziz. Jeez. Anyway, the question was, what does he like in a woman? And he told what general men like, most men. How was that a know-it-all? Let's keep going.
Humble sometimes can be your best friend, even if you do know it all, even if you're very smart, very wise, but just having a humble attitude, you know what I mean? You would probably go a lot further.
Go a lot further
that with all the respect in the world.
The top of his career already.
Thank you.
Go a lot further where? With women that he don't want to be with?
Who's your dentist?
Who is my dentist? Not you, sweetheart. And I'm just going to leave it right there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm not your dentist.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
go to our next person here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
So my name is Brittany. I'm 31, and like she said, you look really good. I like that you're a dentist, but you are given arrogant, and it's given toxic too. Like it's given to you want to debate all the time. It's like you're gonna give me a headache. And if you do know it all, just a little bit better to be humble. So that's it. But you look good, you're handsome, but it's giving toxic, and I don't want that.
Well, here's another thing about women. They can't handle the truth. For an example, you see what's going on. He got most of the traits that women, all of them women want. Oh, you are handsome. Oh, you do got the job and the money. Oh, you are tough. They saying I will give it to you. But see, here's the thing about dating. You see, I don't really like to say this, but in a way, you gotta trick women. You gotta trick their mind. Even if you think like this, you gotta like kind of dial it back. Like when you first meeting women, you don't want to say it like that because you get what I'm saying? You see how they are. You kind of like gotta manipulate their mind. Even though I know that sounds bad. Again, it sounds bad to a lot of you that think that way, but it's the truth. You kind of gotta play with their mind to get what you want, and because you see what's going on when he tell 100% the truth. Look what happens. Even though it's the truth. But anyway, women can't handle the truth. Let's keep going.
That. And it's also given like this is a joke to you. Like you just want to come on here just to say stuff to get a viral moment. I'm not feeling that.
No, he's saying the truth.
Dr. Elam?
Yeah, I don't even really know what to say with that. I appreciate your perspective. I think that your feelings are valid. And if you are looking for a nuclear relationship, I probably am a red flag for you. So you're probably right on that.
Well, I love your honesty. Thank you.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Nova. I'm 30. Yeah, it was just the arrogance for me. I love a man that's very confident.
Like I said, you can't tell women the truth.
I'm gonna toot your horn every chance I get. But I think you toot your own horn, so I don't think I would be able to accommodate that every day. Like you're tooting, and then
But see, a lot of these things that these women are saying and their reasons are wrong. He tooting his own horn by saying what? She asks, what does he do for a living? She asks who he is, what does he do for a living, and what he want out of women. He answered all of those, and y'all saying he tooted his own horn? Somebody asked him a question. Crazy. This is that crazy.
I'm trying to uplift, and it would just be a roller coaster ride, like all the time. Like I feel like we would constantly be up here, and I like my space. I like quiet. I feel like every day would be something not negative, but just the energy would just be very high for me. Like,
It sounds like self-love is something that's challenging for you.
self-love? Oh no, baby, I'm sorry.
Because if you loved yourself, then you wouldn't have any problem loving me.
Oh, I love myself a lot, and I want to be able to love someone as much as I love myself. But I feel like you love yourself so much that there wouldn't be any room for me to love you.
That sounded good, but it also didn't make very much sense.
That's
because
all.
love isn't a container. Love is
It's not a
something that you
container.
are. So I love myself. I've worked on myself, and I understand the tools that it takes to practice self-love.
Okay.
And so space and time isn't really an objective field that you need to use as a barometer to see if it's possible, if we can love each other. It's either you love yourself and you can share that, or you're uncomfortable with it. And so I feel that you're also uncomfortable with me loving myself as much as I do.
No.
And it's
I'm
coming off
definitely
as
not uncomfortable.
arrogance.
Oh,
I don't
No, I
understand.
said it's coming off.
I don't understand this, yo. We all speak the same language, but like, is he speaking Chinese? Like, look at the faces on the women in the back, the girl right beside her on towards going to the front. Like, is he speaking Chinese? Is he saying something wrong? He's telling. I don't get it. He's telling you that love is not in a container like that. The way she doing it, I don't get.
You're coming off. Yeah, you do.
So my confidence is triggering you because it's reminding you.
I love confidence. I melt in it.
It's not about you not having self-love. It's about you not appreciating the self-love in other people. And that is a direct reflection of how you see yourself. The term is called projection. When you see me shining, it reminds you that you're not shining enough.
Oh, so when I said that I melt in confidence, that kind of went over your head?
melting in confidence isn't...
Self-love, confidence, all that in my man is very important to me because I don't want to date himself because then he won't love me as much. The level of love will be different.
Look, I'm really trying to follow you.
I know,
right?
I know, but it's okay.
But your ego won't allow you to take responsibility for your lack, and that's okay.
But I don't lack anything, babe.
I done popped y'all's balloon before you even got to know
women.
Dr. Elon. What a shame. What a shame.
Is it though? I don't. Yeah. You find
it's just women. I'm telling you.
You said you watched the show before you got here, which means you have a preconceived indoctrination of who you think I am.
But
so
see,
you
look.
popped your balloon
But
before
look. That you see how that made sense? She won't say stuff like that. She won't say something that makes sense. It's a bunch of word salad when she's talking. It's just, that's why he's getting kind of like frustrated. Like, what are you talking? It's hard to follow word salad because you're just not talking about nothing.
you even got to know me based on what you've already seen, please.
Why do you want to argue with me?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm using an inflection that is...
This is women, yo. I need y'all to pay attention. Like, this right here is women. Now he's the bad guy. Why do you want to argue with me? Y'all are having a conversation and you are speaking that's not making any logical sense. So when a person is trying to explain and trying to get you to understand something that actually does make sense, now he's the bad guy. I don't get it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Emphasizing my point. You thinking that I'm arguing is a direct trigger that you can't handle what I'm saying to you.
Okay, love bug. I've been here, done that.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's see what's next.
All right, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Tatiana. Okay, respectfully, where do I begin, my guy? You got a lot of dip on your chip, and I feel like the way that you coming at everybody else with like, oh, who's your dentist and everything, you finna ask me who my dentist is. And I'm not with that just yet. I'm not ready for that.
I know it's triggering.
Also, let me finish real quick, respectfully. I'm sorry, you know, because you interrupt everybody else. Let me speak real quick. I just personally feel like you're not used to a, like, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm alpha male, like, you know, whatever. Like, you're not used to a dominant woman. I feel like you are.
Yeah,
like,
you're damn short. You're damn skippy. He ain't used to no dominant woman. He's a man that can pay and do everything on his own. Why does he need a dominant woman when he's a dominant man? We like opposites. We like the opposite. You ever heard of opposites attract? That's meant for men and women. Why would I want somebody just as dominant as me? If I'm dominant, why do I need a woman to be dominant? That makes no sense. That's not attractive. We're gonna be butting heads all day long. That's not attractive. Let's just keep going, man.
Like, it's easy kind of coming to you to belittle women a little bit. I understand where you're coming from with everything that you do, and I saw the last episode, but like you do come off as arrogant. Confidence is cool, but like, know the difference a little bit. What you gonna say about my tooth, bro?
Why would I want a dominant woman?
All of that, like, men
When
don't
I'm
like
the
that.
dominant
I don't
one.
get it. Like, what?
There can't be, you know.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. What's
Do
up?
you think you're the prize?
I know I'm
Of course
surprised.
you do. Of course you do. Of course you do.
You're the prize to the men you don't want.
Okay.
Exactly.
When you get a man that you actually want, please believe me, we're the prize.
Okay.
Fact.
Next.
That is a fact.
Okay. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Next.
My name is Unique. I'm 31. And I popped, not that I disagree with how he is. I love I love how he is.
Say it with your
you know,
chest, girl. Say it with your
because he has confidence. It's nothing wrong with how he is. It's not what I want at the moment. Okay. Because I dealt with his kind before, in a way. Not
No, you
exactly,
haven't.
because
No, you
everybody's different. But I dealt with his kind before, and there's nothing wrong with how he is.
Okay.
I feel like right now this is not the right platform for him as far as in what he's looking for, or maybe he's still trying to figure out what it is you want. I don't know. But
I know what I want.
maybe you do know what
You
you
know
want.
what
I know what I want.
But obviously it's multiple things that he wants that he hasn't found and received in one woman. You know, I heard.
I agree with you. I agree with
there's
you.
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with how you think, the confidence, all that. There's nothing wrong with it. You just have to find a woman that's willing to accept those things without her feeling like her light is getting dimmed, if that makes sense.
So
That's all. That's all.
I have to find a woman who is strong enough to know that her light can't be dimmed.
Yeah, that.
Hit me with your best shot. Tell me your name again.
Unique.
Unique. That is so special.
Thank you. Yeah, as far as the masculinity, like I said, it's not a gender. I feel like it's just, you know.
So being dominant and being
that is a gender, but
what was the word that you used? I forgot. Masculine.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that is not gender specific, is what you're saying?
No.
Yes,
I don't
it
feel
is.
it is. I feel like I'm very dominant and masculine when I need to be.
That's impossible.
Can I
You
ask you a
can't do it
question?
when you need to
What
be.
do you want?
What do I want?
And this is why, women nowadays struggle with being in a relationship, and this is why she's on the show. Like I already said to you, it doesn't work. Two dominant people don't work. Like heterosexual men want to date feminine women. Feminine, by definition, is not masculine. So if you're telling me you're dominant and you're masculine, we're gonna bump heads. We're gonna have troubles. We're gonna have problems. It's just that simple.
Like out of a partner?
Why am I here?
Matter of fact, let me give you an example real quick. You ever seen an entrepreneur try to work for somebody? You ever seen an entrepreneur try to, like, unless he's just doing it trying to learn something so that he can put his own print on it. You ever seen an entrepreneur try to work under somebody like for a 9 to 5? It's hard. It's hard being able to have the skills and knowing how to make money and then have to go work for somebody else. So it's like, in a sentence, it's if I know how to do my thing and you here trying to do your thing, but then also trying to tell me how to do my thing, I'm going to be looking at you like, I don't need you to tell me anything. Not to mention, we don't have the same experiences. You are a girl, I am a male. We don't even live the same reality. You get what I'm saying? So
I want my partner to be able to live in his confidence, exactly like how you are, but at the same time know exactly specifically what he wants. Instead of, because like I said, you can feel one way right now, but in a couple of months, you're not going to feel the same. Everybody changes, different levels. You know, if you get what I mean?
So by that line of reasoning, people are making lifelong decisions based off of 6 months, maybe a year. So is that fair to say, will you marry me based off of me knowing you for a year and a half, even though you're going to change?
Is it fair?
Right.
It's fair based on if that person agrees with, I mean.
Maybe not fair. Is it feasible?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay,
I
that's
do.
fine.
I do.
No, it's fine. It's all right. Let's go. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
see, he
and why you
hitting
ended
them
up
with
popping.
logic.
Hi, I'm Micah. I'm 33, and I ended up popping. One, I actually agree with a lot of the stuff that you say. So the three reasons that you gave before, I agree with all three of those. So I think you're on to that. I didn't really like how you showed up. I appreciate that you had emergency surgery. I love that.
You know, the scrubs are clean. I was wearing a white coat while I was doing it, so.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's really the only reason, to be honest. And I think we just probably.
So if you would have seen me in the dental office, you would have been like, this guy.
I would have been like, yeah, nice smile, maybe.
But the scrubs was not doing it for me?
I just feel like they said date ready and you've been here before, so you know what's up.
Can I say something? I feel like we all know that women's natural role is to follow. I think she just popped it because everybody else popped it. Because here we go again with the word salad. You never make sense when you talk. You see how he just made sense? If you see me in a dental office and I was dressed like this, would it be a problem then? She's like kind of stuck because her next statement don't really make sense. Like this is what I'm talking about right here, man. Let's keep listening.
And having emergency surgery is not an excuse.
You know, I failed you on this
you didn't
day.
fail me.
I failed you.
It's
and
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Next time, I'll make my patients wait.
Okay, please. Thank you.
All right, let's go back this way. Okay, so that is all the balloons popped. We weren't able to find you a match today, but let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take them.
So all right, this is the end of the video. But let me tell y'all something real quick. This is the issue with America and the women that live here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's about 7 women right there. See, here's the issue. When a man is assertive dominant and he knows who he is, he knows what he can accomplish, this is the reality for them type of men. You weed out the type of women that really aren't special. Because you can ask every single woman here, what type of man you want? And they all going to say, tall. Oh, he got to make this amount of money. Or most of the time, it's going to be above average things, but you are not an above average woman.